And we're back with Luigi's Mansion. We just caught Melody last part, so heading off to the next one. Which I believe is, yep, it's Luggs. And I do not remember him giving me as much trouble as he did right here.
That's another golden mice that I don't know if... Yeah, I had to use a guide for all of them.
I mean, who would ever think to pull out the first-person view and look underneath a random chair in this room?
I didn't know about the cheese thing for years, actually.
I don't think I knew about it until this playthrough when I was looking up 100% to base this off of.
I wonder what that food tastes like. Ghost food.
It looks like a pile. A lump. A mound.
It looks like creamed corn.
I'm going to go with fried rice of some variety. Alright. Oh yeah, that's right. You have to light the candles.
Yep.
And now he sticks around. Now I want to... So right here, I know that originally the plan is to get rid of the server ghosts so that they don't refill his plate. But the 100% playthrough I was watching, they were able to vacuum off his food while the server ghosts were still around. And so that's what I was trying to do. And I'm just like, screw it.
They're
I don't know if that's like a speedrunning trick.
They're interesting little guys. Like, I can't, other than the Shy Guys, there aren't that many, like, unique non-portrait ghosts like that.
Yeah. They're a bit more like Casper ghosts.
Yeah. The help doesn't deserve portraits. It's
Sure
just
takes a
taking
while to
way
vacuum up
longer
all
than
the food.
when I do it. I swear you have a bad angle or something. It goes pretty fast when I do it. What takes forever is this stupid phase.
Yeah, we're gonna be here for a minute.
Worst part is, if you get hit, it resets the stupid cycle.
Fortunately, I think I'm pretty good at not getting hit.
Yeah, I should have been, but...
He has shot at least 5 too many fireballs for this part.
It just... And it keeps going.
There we go.
Oh. Yeah, this one's a hard one.
Yeah.
I had to reset quite a few times when I was trying to get the golden portrait on him.
Fortunately, he doesn't take too long with the fireballs after you get him once.
Yeah.
But then that happens.
It's the gosh dang table, I swear.
Get in the vacuum. There we go. I'd say he's one of the early sort of hard ones, given how much health he has.
Yeah, I was so confused as a kid when it was like, wait, no key?
Yep.
Which makes him an optional bot or ghost, I believe.
Yeah, I think he is. Oh, got another ghost. Got another boo. There we go. And he immediately pisses off. I know I don't have to, but I like making it so that the thing doesn't beep anymore.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
Got him. See, I'm definitely getting more gems here than I usually do.
Mm-hmm. And once you get this item in this room, suddenly you're able to get a lot of gems.
So at one point, there was going to be a pink chef portrait ghost in the kitchen that would have thrown food at Luigi. And then a chef ghost would later be implemented into Luigi's Mansion 3.
Oh, I did not know about that one.
Yeah, I didn't either. Learned a lot watching that playthrough, planning this out. Treasure ghost in the dishwasher.
Oh, that's a dishwasher.
Yep, you can see the plates inside.
Oh, I never connected those dots.
Its capacity is absolutely horrid, but yeah, it's dishwasher.
For some reason, I somehow just figured it was a second oven. I know some houses where, like, some rich houses have the thing where it's like you have an oven, like, above and an oven below in the wall or something.
Oh, yeah, we have that.
Oh, you have that. Nice.
Yeah. Typically, one of them is like a regular oven, and the other is a convection oven, I think.
Oh, I didn't know that. I guess that makes sense.
But also, it can be handy having two separate ones, since that means that there's a smaller space for each heating element to have to heat up, so they can do the work faster, rather than trying to heat up the entire oven every time.
And you can do multiple, like, do cookies in one or chicken in the other. I don't know.
Yep.
Double cookies. Double chicken. Oh. I'm curious, the Boos, like, their movement when they're outside of the room, like, how that works algorithmically. Because...
yeah, I'm not sure. I think what usually happens with the Boos is that... Oh, you mean just like where their hiding place is?
No,
or
more like...
Do you mean
during this conversation?
When they leave? Oh.
Well, this one just came back.
Oh, no. The little Boo laughs that you're hearing, I think is just the Boo moving from hiding spot to hiding spot in the room, just as if you were taking too long to find him regularly. It just didn't pause that subroutine while the conversation was going on. But yeah, we've got our second of the three elements. We have water now. Water's probably the most useful one, based on the fact that you can water plants and get a lot of really good stuff.
That reminds me...
Out into the yard?
Oh. There is, I don't know, there's an old thing about, like, there's pepper shake, what is it? Pepper shaker, salt shaker, and society used to have a third thing, and nobody knows what it was.
Oh.
There's like a big
Paprika?
thing about it. I don't know. Yeah, there's lots of, like, I mean, I've seen paprika shakers, but, like, it's like one of those things where it's like people took it so for granted that it's not written about. That scared me so bad as a kid. I was like, whoa, there's a guy talking. What's going on?
Yeah, these skeleton ghosts are kind of weird. They aren't. They're just like the regular ghosts, but they're like skeletons and such, and they don't show up very often. I don't know what to make of them.
Well, they're not portrait ghosts,
dog.
but they're also not the other kind of ghost. So that would imply, I don't know, we're in a graveyard. There's a chance that they're actual normal ghosts, like of dead people.
I want to say that they show up at least in one other place.
Yeah,
so
they show up.
Yeah, they do. It's the telephone room.
Yeah, the telephone room.
All right, so each time we come back to the mansion, we want to revisit this plant and water it, because we'll get something really good at the end. And how are you meant to know to do this?
Yep. I didn't realize it was a little plant.
Oh, I was referring to using the Game Boy Horror on the doghouse to get to the next part of the game.
Yeah, how did I know that as a kid?
Maybe that sign said something about that. I don't know.
Maybe. I also think like the fact it had little sparklies, like you're encouraged to like investigate stuff with the Game Boy Horror. So I feel like I was primed to like search.
Yeah, but for some reason, I don't know. Looking at things in first-person mode with the Game Boy Horror is never the first thing I think of in this game. It's always like, oh yeah, I can do that. Alright, this is one of the creepier parts of the game.
And one of the worst to get the golden frames for me. Like, I had such trouble with him.
Yeah, I did too, as we'll see in just a second here. I want to say that I've had my good runs against Bogmire. I don't think I've ever gotten the gold frame, though.
It took a lot of resets.
I think, doesn't he have, like, some really creepy flavor text? Like,
yeah,
he's a representation of all of the mansion's malice or something?
Something like that.
And here we get a problem that will all come back later, which is trying to aim in 360 degrees, and like trying to hit him correctly. It's like, wait a second, with these angles, am I going to hit him or not?
What I couldn't tell is the superstition of, does the bigger shadow equal more time to suck? Like, yeah. And I could not tell you for the life of me if that's the case or not. The shadow is nice. That it kind of tells you where he's at, but yeah.
Yeah, right there. You know, I want to say that this same issue of, like, trying to aim when you're at this sort of weird angle, not quite top-down, also came up in the context of Kirby and the Forgotten Land, where they just said, screw it, if it looks reasonable, we will cheat it so that it will hit. So even though a shot could be way off like that one, in Forgotten Land, they'll just say, nah, it hit.
I think games should do, like, it's far better to have a game fudge things in your favor than be, like, pixel-perfect garbage.
Yeah.
Arkham Asylum, a lot of the Arkham, I guess all the Arkham games have some of that stuff, as I've talked about in that Let's Play we did.
I mean, that's the concept behind coyote physics, right? You exactly when you cut off a player being able to jump off a platform isn't always clear, so you give them just a little bit of wiggle room so that, you know. All right, we got the key to our next area. Speaking of creepy enemies in this game, there is an Eldritch-esque model in the files simply labeled ELH. Particle effects suggest it could use fire and ice attacks. And it not only doesn't have textures, but it was made in such a way that it can't, so it would have had to be displayed via shaders or particles.
I wonder if that's the one that was theorized to be able to chase you through the mansion.
I mean, it looked very unfinished. It's a very basic, blocky model.
Yeah,
but
I believe
it's
people have finished it in a mod or something.
That's cool. Another scrapped creature. A ball-shaped blue creature with short limbs and a lighter underbelly is in the game's files with a model and animations. What purpose it was imagined to serve is unknown. Maybe an enemy, maybe just like a little critter running around. Who knows?
What are your thoughts on the gosh dang dog? And by that I mean Pulsar Pup.
He's okay, but I think they might be off base, sort of promoting him as the mascot of Luigi's Mansion. I don't think he's as popular as the creators might think he is. He's certainly not my favorite part of 2 or 3.
Could be worse. Could be that dang cat.
Yeah, Polter Kitty.
I don't even know about that yet. I mean, I never even got to that, and I heard it was like a pain from... I don't know if you ever heard of a guy, Yahtzee Crenshaw of Zero Punctuation. He does.
Of course I heard of Yahtzee.
Yeah, he's fun. I used to listen to him a ton in college.
I mean, I at least appreciate what they did with Polter Kitty in the sense of mixing things up every now and again, you know, instead of just going from floor to floor to floor. Hey, now we have to go back to this area and
nice,
chase them around. But yeah, it can be kind of annoying when that's done in the form of just taking your progress away from you. You know, we're going to go to the next floor, but now we have to chase this thing around for a while.
Speaking of 3, I feel like there's like some locations that are a good concept that could be fleshed out better. Like a haunted mall being like, not like, I don't know. I don't know if it could hold up an entire game, but like, I guess I'm thinking
Luigi's Mansion Dead Rising Edition?
I was going to say, like Paul Blart Ghost Cop, but yeah, that's pretty good. Paul Blart 3. He's been dead for years, and now he's protecting the mall through... I don't know, this is stupid.
Paul Blart 3. We put ghosts in there, because we ran out of ideas.
Yeah. Which reminds me of that podcast I found called Till Death Do Us Blart, where 3 brothers and these 2 other guys watch Paul Blart Mall Cop every Thanksgiving for the rest of their lives, and then do a podcast once a year on it.
Huh.
It's pretty deranged.
That kind of reminds me of the guy who, back when Morbius was in theaters, went to see Morbius every day for a week.
Oh my gosh.
That was the same guy who went on a road trip to visit, like, every Rainforest Cafe and what is it, Margaritaville in the United States and Canada.
There's a YouTuber, Athena P. She's quite cool. She did that with some franchise. I can't remember what, but it is like, if I don't know, like if we ever made it big and somehow had the kind of budget, I would not mind doing that as a stupid, like, assuming we'd get a return on investment. That seems like a very fun, albeit stupid, excuse for a road trip.
So, something along those lines might be cool, yeah.
I don't know where, but I have always wanted to go to Casa Bonita in Colorado. Thank you, South Park. Oh, go ahead.
Oh, I was just going to say that I wanted to show off the full door opening animation whenever we go to a new area with a new fancy key. And then I forgot about it next time, so I skipped that cutscene. Oh well.
Yeah.
I didn't immediately understand what these ghosts were. They're birds.
Oh, they're birds.
They're running around like the fountain, almost like it's a bird bath.
That's cute. Oh. And that's if you hit A, you can hear Mario scream, "Luigi, what's the holdup?"
Yep, we are hearing some distant screams of an Italian man, which can mean only one thing.
Luigi, I've been compressed into a flat. Don't let them sell me as NFTs, Luigi. Ma wouldn't like that.
It's far too late for the marketable plushies, but I can't avoid the NFTs.
Hey, Mario, you remember that crypto coin we did? Plumber coin? I told you never to mention that, Luigi. Okay, that's enough bad videos.
Luigi, that guy scammed us. Don't you remember? It's called a rug pull. Man, I really don't like the guys that drop the bombs. It's like you get hit by them and then suddenly Luigi's freaking out over his hat being on fire.
So, I know the other statue is a young, svelte Egad. Who is this statue?
I'm not sure.
There's a really good animation, it might make you cry, about Egad. The reason he invented the technology was to bring his wife back from the dead or something. And he, like, catches her and he's like, let me bring you back. She's like, I can't let you do it. Like, I don't know. It's pretty heartfelt, but also, like, dang. It's like,
come on. There we go.
It's like, you'll see me someday.
No, that's nice.
Yeah.
So you can't open the chests from the side.
I'll see you someday, but I can't wait that long. You can't wait 6 months?
Yeah, I don't know. It feels like you should be able to open them from any angle, but you just can't because there's nothing else in the game that relies on you interacting from a certain angle.
It's so funny to think that, despite what you would expect, speedrunning this room does not involve coming down into this well. Like, you would assume, oh, we'll find a way to clip through this and get to the last area, but nope. Even faster.
Yeah, that is somewhat surprising. I mean, I guess they would, put most of their effort towards preventing that here, but... Right. At the same time, you'd think that there'd be at least one way to do it.
Maybe there is, but ultimately, once you get to Chauncey's room, you just do a bunch of stupid garbage to, like, no-clip your way into the final room there.
Okay.
Good old no-clip. I always wonder what that little thing above the well was. Tried to hit it.
You mean the wood crossbar?
There's, like, a little circle thing above it. I don't know what it is.
I'm going to have to look back at that. I did not see what you're talking about.
Is this an outhouse? No, it's a shed.
Yes, it is. Oh, yeah. It's a shed. If it had a moon on it, it would be an outhouse.
I mean, that'd be a pretty bad outhouse. It's just a hole in the floor, but it's, like, raised up off the ground, so the poop just goes... wouldn't go anywhere.
Also, what would this house need for an outhouse? It's got 2 bathrooms.
There's only 2 bathrooms in this mansion?
I mean... they have 2 bathrooms and 2 washrooms.
Okay, that's fair. I like the suspended tear particles. That's pretty good. Also, Long-Arm Toad is kind of cursed. But not as cursed as Toad with legs that you sometimes get.
Oh. So yeah, this is definitely the part of the game where my streak of really good captures ends, and I'm mostly struggling to get these guys in this stinking vacuum.
Why are there moons on outhouses anyway? Because of butts?
I am not entirely sure.
Yeah, I was confused at this for a while because I was like, wait, you have to hit him more than once?
I want to say that I tried hitting the bags at him at some point, and it, like, barely missed and did nothing, so I'm like, okay, that's not it.
I think this guy's name is Armstrong? I can't remember.
Biff Atlas.
Oh, I was... okay. Atlas cringed.
Oh, yeah, look at that. I don't even think I got him below 70. I don't think I technically need to be flashing him with a flashlight.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right. Once the heart's exposed, you don't.
You can just vacuum them, but it's... I think I mostly do that to avoid accidentally hitting them at the max range.
Okay.
There's a pearl. I dropped a pearl. I missed a pearl.
This gosh dang key. I did not know about it for years, so you can imagine my frustration of how much I had to go to that backyard. Like, I have no idea. I always thought that door was just a tease.
Yeah, I remember the first time playing and being like, man, I really hope I get to the key that opens this one door soon. And then it never happened.
I still want somebody to mod a version of this game where they put a door in the first area that lets you get into the upstairs third area.
Yeah.
Because that would speed things up so much on return visits. What would be really nice is if there was a system where you could take a picture of a mirror and then fast travel to any other mirror.
Yeah, that would be nice. And you know what? For all we know, some of these things that we've been talking about in regards to a remake could have been implemented in the 3DS remake, and we just don't know because neither of us have played it.
I mean, from what I've heard, I don't think there's quality of life features like that. In fact, I would dare say the 3DS remake looks and plays worse than the original.
I mean, they were trying to take the original and be like, oh, it's early GameCube, so Luigi looks weird. Let's make him look like more like he does in all the other games. And I'm like, wow. Thanks for removing what made this game so unique and special. I like that Luigi looks weird.
The ice room or something. I don't know what this room is. Tea room? Oh, tea room.
Yeah, the tea room. Yeah, I mean, I lost my train of thought. Oh yeah, I'm willing to play the 3DS remake sometime. It's just that whenever I come back to this game, I'm always like wanting to play the GameCube version for one reason or another.
That reminds me,
including this playthrough.
Did we ever talk about in our 64 playthrough 2 years ago, your thoughts on the DS version? If you ever touched it,
I've never touched the DS version of 64.
It is so different that I would dare say that it's an almost holistically different experience. Like, it's kind of like the Pac-Man World 2 repack that came out, where I'm like, wow, this is two different guys. Like, I don't know why you did this.
I think that there's a mod for 3DS and emulators where you can give that game analog control.
Yes.
So that would be helpful.
It took a lot of doing to get there.
Open the chest. I don't want to go on the front and fall off.
Yeah. Luigi, stop humping the chest! Oh, that sounds bad
Mario.
out of context.
Phrasing, Mario.
Oh, Mario! Oh, sorry, I'll stop.
You're fine. So originally, the game was conceptualized as a game about exploring a giant dollhouse as Mario, but as things fleshed out, it changed to a haunted mansion, and they decided that Mario's courage and can-do attitude weren't a good fit, so they swapped in cowardly Luigi, and that's how Luigi's Mansion came about.
That's interesting. And it's funny because Luigi wasn't cowardly before this game, really. I don't think.
Yeah, I mean, before this, he didn't really show up in 64 at all.
No. And in Mario Tennis,
before that,
he literally says to Waluigi, Luigi not afraid. So it's like, Luigi being a big crybaby doesn't really... I'm struggling to think if that's based on anything before this game.
Was Luigi... I mean, there were other pieces of media other than just the games.
Right.
There was, like, at least the Super Show. So I'm not sure if that was ever
I can't picture him being a scaredy cat there either. Like,
So right here, I'm practicing with the ability to shoot ice. And it's a bit harder since I'm not using a GameCube controller, so I think that the difference between what the game considers as a partial press and full press is a little bit different, just like it was in Star Fox Assault.
Yeah, I refuse to play this game without a GameCube controller. It just feels wrong. Like, of all the games with analog controls, this might have some of the most satisfying feel for me.
Yeah, I have a GameCube controller. It's a weird third-party reproduction, but I want to say that I've had problems hooking it up to my computer before.
Oh, I forgot about this. Okay.
So I did this on accident. I was not planning on reading this book, but I'm like, yeah, okay, I'll show this.
I like to think this is something that happened while they were alive.
Yeah. Let's see. At one point, there was an exhaust meter for the poltergust that would fill up as the player kept sucking, causing damage if you didn't let it cool off.
Okay, that's cool.
Obviously, that would have led to a different balance in the game, but I'm glad that they didn't do that.
Yeah. So, for me, this particular ghost has a little bit of a memory of... She visually reminds me of either Alice from... Oh, I can't think of the name. From... Oh my gosh, Brady Bunch. Or my old... I don't know what kind of teacher she was, actually. But Miss Tilly, she was like... She wasn't the main teacher, but she always seemed to sub in kindergarten. I don't know. She was fun. But it's funny. I don't know. Like, she obviously doesn't look like this, but it's weird how some, caricatures can, like, remind you of real people.
Sure, yeah. Man, I was feeling good about that capture, too. So, I think what we have on our hands is 2 ghosts in here, because the one from the previous room escaped in here.
Right. That usually happened to me.
Alright. So, up first, yep, we just gotta finish things up with Mr. Boojangles.
Oh, yeah.
Now I'm just thinking of that part where Homer's a fake homeless guy singing Bojangles on the street.
I never found out what what that reference is. Like, I've never understood it. Who's Bojangles?
Come on, don't you leave. Oh. Screw it. I'm gonna... So the best thing to do with these boos, if you're in a dark room, usually a hallway, don't even pull out your vacuum. Yep. Just run to the other side to bait them into running away from you, back into the room you want.
So back when Kirby didn't have a 3D game outside of Air Ride, I often thought that I wanted to see somebody take, like, Luigi's Mansion and basically turn that into a Kirby game. Because I'm like, well, you can suck.
Yeah, that would be kind of interesting. Well, anyway, we will see you next time on Luigi's Mansion.